E. Michael Jones, he reminds me of a prominent intellectual, a French intellectual named Michel Onfray. He's not as good as Onfray. Onfray is a sort of semi-conservative, sort of sensible kind of person, but he's ridiculous because every summer he has something called l'Université de tous les savoirs, the University of all knowledge, and every summer every day, all summer long, he has a 3-hour broadcast where he talks and talks and talks and talks. And he knows everything about everything. He can explain, Aristotle, Kant, every single philosopher, every single sociologist, every single, he knows everything. And the reason he knows everything is because he has got a single idea. He's a atheist, he's a materialist, he's a socialist, and he's a working class guy. He's got these different attitudes, which are, okay. There's nothing wrong with that, except that this is a theory, and everything he knows is a piece in that puzzle. So he only has one way in to everything. Michel Onfray can say a lot of things that I agree with. But whenever he talks about something that I know a little bit about, it's just nonsense. I can see that it's nonsense. All right. E. Michael Jones. E. Michael Jones, it's the same thing. He knows everything about everything. He's going to talk to you about this. He's going to talk to you about that. He's got it all straightened out. He writes his 700-page books, one after the other. And what's the deal? He has an idea. The Jews, they did this, they did that. They're the source of all evil, the revolutionary blah, blah, blah. And it's like a little box with a funnel on top and a crank on the side. And he puts anything into it. He puts Play-Doh into it. He puts whatever. He puts anything and everything into it. He turns the crank, and out comes this little treacly gray powder. Always the same. It's always the same message. Everything leads to this one message. And it's just stupidness. If you know anything about any one of these things, you think, my God. But he bluffs everybody because he's talking to a bunch of ignoramuses who don't know anything about anything and who eat this up. They're impressed, because he's got a lot of chutzpah. He's like Onfray. Got a lot of chutzpah. He dares to say anything. He talks like he's this big authority. If he were such a big authority, if he was a serious person, he would be talking with somebody else than these fawning kids who know nothing about anything. And you can go to a site like Lumen Christi or something, and you'll hear long lectures on different aspects of these things, that'll just open doors for you. It's this world of wonderful things.